Hi, my name is Emily Wuchner, Thesis Coordinator for the Graduate College at the University of Illinois. Graduate school is full of exciting new experiences and challenges, and it takes time to accomplish your goals. Balancing your time can sometimes seem daunting, but don't worry, in this video I will go over some strategies that you can use to help you learn to prioritize and better manage your time in graduate school. But first, why is it so challenging to manage your time in graduate school? In graduate school, there is more independence and time to devote to your own research interests and professional goals through the classes that you take and the research projects you work on. At the same time, however, you might also be teaching classes, contributing to a research group, presenting at conferences, completing an internship, joining a student organization, and don't forget activities outside of school with family and friends. These are just some of the factors to think about when managing time in graduate school. So how do we manage all of this? Priorities. The first step is to create a to-do list of all the tasks that you need to accomplish and then prioritize them accordingly. One way we can do this is through the Covey Matrix, which is found in Stephen Covey's book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. How does it work? In this matrix, we distinguish between urgent tasks, which require immediate action, and important tasks, which relate to our long-term goals and values. First, there's Quadrant 1, which is where you put the urgent and important tasks. These tasks should be taken care of immediately, like studying for an exam that is tomorrow. Often, there is a consequence if we do not complete these tasks, like failing the exam. Quadrant 2 involves tasks that are important but not urgent. These are actually one of the most important quadrants because the tasks relate to our long-term goals and values, such as writing my thesis or applying for a grant. The problem is that these tasks don't always have clear deadlines, so it's easy to forget to prioritize them, and the tasks are often quite large. Obviously, you can't complete your thesis in a day. The best way to manage this quadrant is to break each task into smaller tasks and set tentative deadlines for each. These can be flexible, but they are meant to keep you on schedule, so try your best not to skip too many of these loose deadlines. Quadrant 3 is urgent but not important, such as answering some emails or helping people who stop by your office. These tasks can take up a lot of time and you might feel a bit buried. One great strategy to managing Quadrant 3 is to set aside an hour a day to answer emails or schedule an appointment to meet with colleagues who need help. Quadrant 4 is not urgent and not important. Essentially time wasters that can be fun but should be held to a minimum, like social media surfing or watching too many panda videos on YouTube. Make sure to keep your intentions in mind as you think about Quadrant 4. You shouldn't always avoid social media or panda videos, but sometimes we need a break, and that's okay. Just be sure to designate this time clearly so it does not block your time for productivity. Another thing to be mindful of is not to crowd Quadrant 1 with too many tasks. You'll feel stressed and burn out. This means you should be regularly devoting time to developmental aspects of Quadrants 2 and 3. If you put these off for too long, the tasks will start moving quickly into Quadrant 1, and that's not a healthy way to succeed in graduate school. So now you've got your list of priorities and tasks laid out into their respective quadrants. Great! Now what? It's time to make a calendar filling in the priorities for dates when they are due. For example, I have a calendar here that I've color-coded urgent and important tasks in red, like going to class or taking an exam. Quadrant 2 is green, and I've put some of those smaller goals we set, such as outlining my paper, so that I know what I should be doing for each block of time. For Quadrant 3, I've marked in yellow for cautious tasks, such as answering emails. Self-care is essential in time management and in graduate school. You'll see on my calendar I've blocked out time for breaks, working out, hanging out with friends. Remember, time away from work can help you tremendously by giving your brain a break and time to recharge and relax. Another dimension of time management is knowing when to say yes or no when someone asks you to do a task. Some things to consider include how much time will this project take and how does it fit into your calendar? Do you foresee this extra task as being stressful? If you're unsure, you might weigh the pros and cons with a friend or a coworker or a family member who can offer a different perspective on the situation. If you've decided to say no, before you do so, be aware that someone is confident in your abilities and wants you to help them. Thank them and be prompt in returning their request. Your time at Illinois is important not only to you, but to us. Visit the Graduate College, the Health Education team at McKinley Health Center, or the Counseling Center for more information on managing your time in graduate school. And be sure to check out our video library on our website, which is full of resources to help you succeed at the University of Illinois. Thanks for watching.